this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker, the released version, Episode 2. I think we should go and check our pause commands and that, so let's go ahead and go to our options. Difficulty's fine. We already did... Well, I guess we didn't. This is what we need. Allow sending game, allows sending save games. Doesn't use expendable spells. Action auto bar. Let's go ahead and turn off the autofill. And we'll leave looting for combat on. We'll leave the tutorial messages on. Auto save enabled. 3 slots each. That's fine. We do want to show equipment comparison. We have simplified spells. We may turn that on. We want all the combat text on. See enemy action, see enemy attention, show cooldown timers. Dialogue settings, show alignment. We're going to leave that on. Show alignment shifts. Show alignment shift notifications. Show skill check DC and dialogues. Check results. Experience points. Those are all good. Auto pause. So we want to pause when the trap is detected. Yes. We want to pause when a hidden object is detected. Yes. We want to pause in the start of combat. Yes. Pause at the end of each round. We'll leave that on. Pause when an ally is down. Pause when an ally is low hit points. Those are both good. Pause when a weapon. Pause when ally is unconscious or dead. Those all look good. So we have class-specific outfits. Dress all companions and drowsies. That's an inside joke. Critters instead of blood. So that should all be good. We already did the difficulty. So we should be good there. Controls. Graphics. We should be set. Everything should be set on high. Set maybe real-time lighting. Let's go ahead and turn on medium so we can have more light sources. And I think that will do it. Okay, let us continue on once we close this window. And more treasure to loot. And next. Okay.
There is no greater satisfaction than in overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you.
Serves you right.
They dare to attack me?
We can do it! Clean strike!
Okay, and let's have you run up and heal. So we don't have to use healing potions. Though I think we're just about to find a bunch of healing potions. Yep, we went to potions. Bows are worth taking. The leather armor, padded armor, nope. Dagger, nope. Okay. One of the reasons I normally take everything is that is how... That's what that bar is for. Why is there a bar there? Oh, that's the status bar. That's right. Okay. And continue onwards. We didn't miss anything there, did we? Nope. You would have thought we'd found some books there. You would have thought. Looks like chest. And it looks like from what I've seen so far, money is going to be a lot more of an issue. So hide armor, and hide armor is worth 3. That's worth 3. And you see, in beta all those weapons were worth tons of money, and now they're going to be worth very little. So money's going to be a lot shorter supply, and all your good spells like Raise Dead and Stone Skin cost money to throw. In fact, not only money, you have to buy the reagents for it. So you get to have that fun. Only the expensive ones though. The normal low-level spells are not going to worry. Let's go ahead and put this in sort mode. So we have studded leather and hide armor. So nothing we need to switch out yet. Okay. Continuing on. It's a kitchen. The Cooking Almanac of the Inner Sea by Julius Nathropol. Isn't that the gnome we pick up later? The gnome alchemist? Probably. So you get to know about him beforehand. I am not going to read those books. Oh, look, a kitty.
It is done.
I think they put more back animals in. So, coins and a silver ring.
It's the end for you rats!
No stopping now.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
And a cutscene. This poor guy on the end. He gets killed every time by his own guy running right over him. There he goes. Crunch. Thump. And down. So, what does this guy have on him? Same old stuff? Padded armor we don't want. A club we don't want. And potion. And these guys, let's see, shield. We'll take the shield for now. And we'll take the long sword, or at least one long sword. I don't think we need any of the rest of it. I hope I'm not missing out on masterwork items. I don't think there are any in the intro, but that would be another problem I have with not looting everything. And this is a skill check, which now the symbol's here. So it's a simple dexterity check,
Anything else?
which our best dexterity person easily does. And
Strike
charge
with
forward.
all your might!
Let's make this quick.
By the way, acid splash, some people saying that the attack spells weren't getting the -4, and right here it says they are. So that taking those 2 feats so that you don't get a -4 if your attacks is definitely worthwhile. Because he's at a -1 to hit, which means against touch armor he needs a 12. When they're in armor class 11. Okay. So we have to break down the door.
Applause, please.
Well, it was locked, so we unlocked it. And a masterwork mace, we definitely want that. And a composite longbow, we definitely want that. Those are worth money. Whoops, wrong key. There we go. Banded armor, yay. And a breastplate. And a key. And a tower shield.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
No distractions. If you haven't forgotten, they're trying to kill us.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
And as always, I'm pausing for a few seconds on the tutorial screens in case someone wants to read them, but since most of you can now get the game, it's not as big a deal.
I see something. Applause, please.
Onwards.
How curious.
Anything else?
March on. Check that out.
Anything is possible.
This is my path.
Applause, please.
Chainmail and I assume that's... I've always seen falchion. This is a falchade.
No stopping now.
And we should change our party order here. Nope. Okay. It makes that ticking sound for a little bit when you pop up the tutorial.
You cannot stand against me.
And these guys at the beginning are pretty wimpy, so I'm basically just letting it auto fight. With the harder bad guys, we will probably have to do more actual pause fighting. Okay. Go in here. And these chests are new. 7 gold and a rusty horseshoe. 3 gold and a silver disc. Okay.
What troubles you?
You go over here. Now I gotta try to remember the sequence. I think
Just letting the ink dry.
this one.
I stand ready.
This one.
Adventures call to them.
And this one. Yep. And then I think to open the other
I'll
one,
make my
it's
own legend.
this one
I wrote it like I saw it.
and this one. Yep. Yay.
I tire of waiting.
I've opened those so many times in various testing and beta. And there's more stuff in these rooms than there used to be. I like the fact they get you for... They mention robbing the armory, but they don't mention when you rob or treasure rooms. Ooh, a magic wand. Not that that's not going to stop me from robbing her treasure room.
Anything is possible.
If I was playing a paladin, I probably wouldn't do it. Decorated scabbard and carved figurine. These really aren't super valuable things, but I didn't expect them to be. We're first levels. That's the important thing, the potion of blindness. Or remove blindness, not actually blindness. Gold, silver chain, a wooden mug, and an old map. I think that's the second old map we got. At least this stuff's light. 0.05 pounds. And gold weighs nothing. And is worth no gold. Okay, let's go head on. And we'll run over to attack this guy.
Scared? You should be.
And we both miss.
Wretched things. Never had a chance.
Studded leather will take, and the bow will take. Padded, we don't care about. We don't care about a club. We don't care about a dagger. We'll take the potions. Hey, let's go talk to Mr. Dwarf.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Apparently the H is silent. And let's change our order here. In the beta I don't think this worked, but here when you change order you do. In fact, it's about to pop up. Yep, the formations one. And maybe we should go ahead and make a custom formation here. Let's go ahead and move you over and move you there and you there, and let's move you two into there. That should do for the moment. I don't think there's anything new in here.
Follow me.
Might be something hidden, but if so, I've never found it.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
I'll go immediately.
May Abadar keep you safe.
Oh, let's just cover our noses and rush through. Best we have is +2. Well, we'll still try to save the guards. We failed. But at least we tried.
No stopping now.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. We want that. And we want that. And we'll take that. We'll leave the daggers. We'll take the longsword. We'll leave the club and padded. We'll take the potion. Leave the dagger. Leave the dagger. Leave the padded. Leave the padded. Take the potions. Take the potions. And that's just a normal spear. Okay, I think that's it. And we'll probably run a little long because I want to at least get through the conversations coming up. Because I didn't want to take more than 2 episodes for the prologue, so. Okay, so why is everyone damaged? Let's go ahead and take care of that. So
Adventures await.
you do one of yours,
The end draws near.
and you do one of yours. And that doesn't help you. You
State
have to
your
heal
desire.
yourself. We need to pause. Pause. So she'll do that.
This is my path.
I'll do that.
Just letting the ink dry.
You do that.
My patience is running thin.
What do you got for spells? You do that.
I'm listening.
You run to
Let
that
us
one.
strike as one.
And that should be it.
You cannot stand against me.
Okay. So you run over and get this one.
Unworthy.
You run to get the big guy.
We can do it!
You also run to get the big guy.
Repent.
And you archery
Serves you
types, go
right.
ahead and pokey pokey. Should have put some of these potions here on her. Yeah, you can't stack potions on the belt. They stack in your inventory, but not on the belt. Okay, and you throw another one of these at this guy. So many of us are tired for some reason. I think it's from the fire. I think it's because we ran through the fire instead of covering our mouths first. So there is a bad effect, it sounds like. Okay, so what are you doing? Who are you? Are you running away? No, Valerie's running away. I don't even know where you are. Wherever you are. You're apparently feared. Okay. Okay. So let's loot bodies while she's busy killing stuff.
I tire of waiting.
Padded armor, bow will take. Bow will take. We'll take studded leather. We'll take potion. Take potion. Come on. Take the potion. Take the potion. Okay. And we'll go over to here to the big dead guy. We'll take his chain shirt and his great axe. And then we will talk. So at the normal wrapping up point, but I want to get through these conversations.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life the spy's anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Forgive me for my trespass. In my defense, we were in the middle of a battle in dire need of weapons.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here? She knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, she dallied as long as she could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. She was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, Most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the two teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have two teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
So yes, we only have 3 months to complete the first chapter. It's the one that has a hard limit.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
And at this point, we will go ahead and end the episode. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you dislike the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.